Okay guys, this is actually kind of funny and interesting, and several things that I wanted to do. I've been wanting to do another video of this Fedor Gorst center line drill, and he has his different levels, level 1, level 2, level 3. I used to call this 35 years ago. I did this drill in a similar fashion where I put the ball in the middle and in the corner, and I called it corner to corner. And I go corner to corner, corner to corner, corner to corner, corner to corner around the world. But anyways, it's a great drill. That's my point. I've done several videos of this before. It teaches you how to shoot straight. It teaches you how to control the cue ball. I don't use any chalk when I do this either, because it makes a mess on the pool table. But I will say that this gray cloth and gray chalk blends in better than any other green and felt that I've ever had with the blue or green chalk. So anyways, but yeah, I turned this level, his level 3 center line into a level 4 where I crisscross pockets. And instead of his game is he tries to keep the cue ball within this whole part of the table, I try to keep it right around here, so I'm actually playing shape even though I'm alternating pockets to just get a really good feel. And I don't use chalk because of the mess, but also because it gives me a good feel on the ball and getting used to things. And that's what leads me into my next thing, is I actually just got rid of, this is my old 35-year-old custom Hubler brake cue, and I had the Pro tip on it, which was popular back in the day. If anybody follows me, they know that I left this game at a pretty high level 32 years ago, and I got back into it a year ago. These are 4-inch pockets. I don't know if you can see this, but that should look pretty glazed over because I don't use chalk. So you got to hit the ball pretty solid and have a lot of feel to be able to still control it. And I went with the Bullseye Clear. And the funny thing about this is that Bang Time Billiards had a clip where he got delivered a bunch of Bullseye tips. So I thought, well, I'm going to give it a shot because the technology made sense. And Pro plays about a 76 on the Richter scale of the stiffness of the tip, which is not a hard one, not a medium one. It's like medium hard. And that was the other thing that it's been hard to. I just put this on, and it's hard for me to get used to the sound. For one, it sounds like metal, and then number two, it's so much harder. I've hit a couple breaks with it, and the force of it coming off with the same swing speed is unbelievable. So I could generate. I was very happy with my old tip. I jumped very good back in the day. I don't jump much anymore. I kick a lot. I got a couple YouTube videos that I've done up on that. So then the other thing was too, is that I got this. I wanted to have an extension made for my custom brake jump cue. The distance originally was 41 inches, was the shortest your jump cue could be, and it's just so much easier. I would jump with my full cue, but if you're in a tight spot, that's where the shorter jump cue comes into play. But I see that all the new technology has 4-piece brake cues, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to have them build me an extension. So then I've got that extra 5 or 6 inches. Well, he wanted me to send my cue away, and I just said, I don't want to go that route. So I ended up actually getting an X5 1.7 gram extension, and it actually kind of matches my black and brown in this old cue. And I put this in there, and I thought, well, I might as well make it so this could be my extension cue, because I don't have an extension on my playing cue, and I didn't want to take it to somebody and have them make me up a unit or whatever for that. So I now got 64 inches on this cue, which will be my extension cue. And then when I break this down, I've got a way more comfortable length to be more accurate and work with. And that brings up my other thing, is I thought, well, before I start playing with this thing, I might as well do Fedor Gorst's centerline drill to get a feel of it and see if I can shoot straight. Because when you're jumping, you need to be able to shoot straight and control the shots. So that's what's kind of funny about it, is that I love that drill. It's so good for your game. And a lot of people think it's frustrating, but if you stay within his guidelines and go, depending on your level, level 1, level 2, level 3, I find it kind of fun, and it really is good for your game. So that's kind of cool. And I don't know, I would say, and maybe you could let me know in the comments, because I don't have a Fargo rating, and I just started playing back again a year ago in October, so it's been just over a year now. I don't have a Fargo rating. I know what my high USPPA rating was when I quit 32 years ago, but I would say is if you could do this drill from down here on a 7-foot bar box with 5-inch plus pockets, I would say that you'd be probably like a 500 shooter. And if you've got experience and knowledge and you've been playing the game for a long time, you could be a 600 plus shooter. If you could do this on an 8-footer with 4.5-inch pockets from the level 3, or alternate like I do and center the cue ball, you got to be a 600 or a 600 Fargo, maybe a 700 plus, depending on your experience. But if you're playing on a 9-foot table with 4-inch pockets, I would say you're probably a 700 Fargo, or maybe you could be like Fedor Gorst, who has experience and plays all the time and is 800 plus. If you could do this on a 10-foot table with 4-inch pockets, you are an 800 Fargo shooter, in my opinion. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe just by seeing what you see if you watch my videos, because I know everybody looks how people play and guesstimates how good they are or whatever. I have an idea where I'm at. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions about quality-wise, I actually called, I got it online because Bang Time put them out, and I thought, fuck, that's the one I'm going to go with. And quality-wise, I'm happy with it. I was afraid of it busting off, so that's another reason why I decided to do this drill and hit it and try some extension shots to get used to the feel and the sound, but I didn't want it to pop off. And I did use Loctite gel when I did it, and I've broke with it, I don't know, maybe 15 times. I've jumped with it. I'm very impressed with the jumping. It comes off so much easier. The technology is amazing. I'm like old school from 35 years ago with my jump cue, La Pro. I think this 1.7 now, it played at 18, so I'm at like 19.7 on my weight with the extension. But if I break it down and get rid of this, I think I would be within like normal spec, the new jump cues that they're running like, I don't know, 12, 13 ounces. And so, yeah, that was 1.7 ounces. I think I covered it all. Hope you like it. Give me a shout out. Let me know where you're from, what state, what country, and what you guys think. And, that was the other thing, is that I didn't know, because I got this Bullseye tip delivered, and it has the emblem on it. So I tried to call customer service for Bullseye, and some lady answers in Orange County, California, and she's like, Orange County Billiards, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I must have got routed to the wrong thing, because I tried to get a hold of Bullseye, She goes, oh yeah, we sell Bullseye. We're one of the people. And I said, oh, okay. I go, well, when I install it, it was confusing to me if I put that emblem up or down. And I said, I think I understand what to do. And she's like, yeah, it goes up and then you grind it off when you do the rest of the tip. So anyways, that was kind of funny that I called, and I just put this thing on, and I'm actually pretty happy with it, but I don't have anything to compare it to other than, the pros that I played on with this. So far so good. I will say when I do brake with it, I'm still trying to get used to the control, and I don't have a problem with my braking at all. I was completely satisfied, but it was more the technology if I wanted to jump, and it really works better. So the technology made sense. Braking wise, I'm gonna have to get used to the sound and the feel and the control a little bit more, which won't take long. But yeah, so then I got this extension here to give me a longer jump cue, and it also gives me a longer cue so I don't have to use the rake, which, I mean, I don't mind the rake. I actually like the rake, and I got some videos. I got crazy long banks that I make with the rake. So anyways, yeah, check out a couple of my videos. Give me a thumbs up. Ask me if you have any questions, but I'm impressed with that tip. And I probably should Google it to find out where that comes on the spectrum of like the stiffness of this tip, because it sounds like metal. I mean, it's hard. So anyways, let me know. Maybe give me a plus or minus of what you think based on how I play, what my Fargo rating would be plus or minus. Kind of curious to know. Anyways, hope you liked it. And until next time, I'm kind of running out of content of what to do. So I originally started making videos just to kind of see what I look like after laying off the game for 30 freaking plus years. I completely left the scene. So anyways, I love the game. It's an awesome game, and I'm glad that I'm back into it. Me making these videos kind of helped me keep me at playing. So anyways, enjoy your weekend. Happy belated Halloween. Till next time.